Okay, so the Blazers are going to hedge this ball screen right here. So Yusuf Nurkic cannot let Derek White turn the corner here. He can't. You got backside help right here. If this player's in a defensive stance with his feet set and a skip pass is made, you'll easily be able to recover. But, I mean, Derek White just turned the corner. It's over now. So why is this Blazers player standing in the middle of nowhere? You got back in transition to the middle of nowhere. You can't do that. You should already be up here. You should already be up here. There's no excuse for it. Hey, we got a cross screen right here. This player right here has got to get attached to his man and jam Jaylen Brown as he comes through so this player can get on the other side. As you can see, this player's not even close to doing that. So, of course this happens. Not give space to Jason Tatum in the post right here. You got to get up right now and battle for real estate immediately. Look at this. You're giving him space. Like, he just got to the block without having to do anything. He's too low now. This Blazers player has no hope of guarding Jaylen Brown, okay? No hope. You're not in a defensive stance right now. Forget it, all right? What I can do, though, is I have defenders here and here, so I can get up now, all right? And I can force him here where I can stunt, recover, and eventually we'll see this player play out. See, I can force him here now, and I can stunt and recover. But you got to get up to do so, all right? You can't just go one-on-one. You have no chance. You're out of position. If you're running drop coverage on a pick and pop, you got to rotate. So this player's got to come up here, all right, once this pass is made, all right? This player would come here and you drop down. If you don't rotate on a pick and pop, you're giving up practice threes. Okay, if you're Drew Eubanks right here and you want to be in the gaps, you got to be sliding over now because your feet have to be set, okay? When Jaylen Brown comes this way then, I can stunt, I don't have to move my feet, and I'll be able to recover. But look at Drew Eubanks here. See how he has to move his feet inward? Now you're not getting outward. And it's a mess now. Hey, if you're Drew Eubanks here, you see this player coming over to help at the rim, you got to sink down and box out. Like, what does Drew Eubanks do? You're just staring and watching. Okay, if you're Yusuf Nurkic right here, okay, and you're coming to trap, like, you can't look at him gamble with his leg out. Stop. No. As soon as that pass is made, you've got to immediately recover back. Look at this. Look at Nurkic. That right there is the reason you're not able to get back. If you're Damian Lillard, it's a turnover. It happens. But could you please not be disappointed now? Could you please be sprinting back? Like, you just took... That is... This Portland player right here, you have ample opportunity to get your feet set and be in a defensive stance. Look at this Portland player. Why you refuse to do that? Now you have no chance of guarding Jason Tatum. If you're going to let the Celtics run drop coverage towards where there's no backside help, which there is none, okay, this player's going to have to come over here. And Damian Lillard's going to have to sink down. And if a pass is made here, this player's got to be ready to rotate here and this player coming up. I mean... You can't just not have backside help. I don't know what else there is to say. Again, if you are hedging a screen, Nurkic has to hedge high because Tatum cannot turn the corner. This guard's got to close this area off. But if Jason Tatum turns the corner, like you're witnessing... Okay, so Matisse Thybulle gets beat here. Stop. If you are Matisse Thybulle, just recover back to Derek White. Why the Whoa. Like, come on. Anthony Simons, this backpedaling just destroys you. You need to sprint back. Get in a defensive stance with your feet set. Look at Simons here. Feet never once set. So the Blazers just very poorly defended a flare screen right here, okay? So this player's going to end up going here, and this player's going to step up. But this player right here, okay, you got to step up now. This player's coming here. You got to battle for real estate and initiate contact with Tatum now. See, look at how you're not doing that. So look where Tatum's catching the ball now. If you want to play the gaps, you need to be there now with your feet set in a defensive stance. See, look at this Blazers player. First of all, I don't know why he's dropping to the free throw line. He should be way more up the line, all right? But look at this. Is that a defensive stance? No. And look at your feet start by going inward, so you're not getting outward. This is ridiculous. If Drew Eubanks is doubling the ball, then this player needs to stay home. We want this Tatum pass to come here, because now Damian Lillard can easily just rotate here. This player would rotate here. Eubanks would come up. But because we have 3 people going to the ball, it screws up all the rotations. See, now Eubanks has to come out here, and look what's left boxing out. You have 1 Blazers player boxing out 2 Celtics players, and of course that can't work. Okay, if you're trapping Jason Tatum like this, all right, you've got to be able to rotate. This player's got to come up here. We cannot allow this pass 1 pass away to get made. This pass in the corner we're not worried about because this player can easily rotate here. This player would then rotate back down, and this player can return here. But once this pass 1 pass away gets made, the man in the corner's 1 pass away, and we can't rotate. This player cannot guard Marcus Smart. He's playing off his back foot. He can't guard him, all right? So you got to be in the gaps, all right? This player should be sliding over now. So if Marcus Smart wants to spin this way, there's no place to go. And then I can easily just recover back to Blake Griffin. Okay, that's it. But there's no gap help whatsoever, so this player, I mean... Terrible switch. Stop. If you're switching, you need to get underneath the screener right here. You can't switch over the top of the screener because now look.